API stands for Application Programming Interface. Let's understand this by taking a very simple example. A software developer creating bank software creates a code which can give you bank balance or account balance when you provide account number as an input. Now when you access bank application from your mobile phone will need to access this particular code which is deployed in a remote server by the software developer, which means the phone which you have in your hand needs to talk to a server which is remotely residing, and that server has a code which can give you account balance. So the bank app in your phone sends a request to the remote server. Remember, code is nothing but a small piece of logic or a way to retrieve information. Code as such will not understand all the HTTP requests which are sent by the remote application. The remote application here in our example is mobile app. Now to make this code understand the remote HTTP request, the software developer needs to create another code or probably use another code which can understand those HTTP requests coming from a remote server and then pass those requests to your code. And this particular code which can accept HTTP requests from the remote server is called Application Programming Interface or API. It acts as a link between application code and the remote application requesting the access to this particular logic in the code. Now inside this API code, place the actual business logic code. So when I say business logic code, that's the code written by the software developer. You place that inside the API code because API code will be able to understand the external request and it will be able to pass those requests to the business logic code. Remember, the business logic code here is it will accept account number as an input and responds back with the account balance. Now when the mobile app makes a HTTP request by passing in the account number, the API will be able to understand the HTTP request. It will get the account number from the HTTP request made by the mobile app and passes the HTTP request to the code which is residing inside the API code. And this is the code which has the actual logic to retrieve the account balance. So once this code will be able to understand the account number, it will retrieve the account balance, pass it back to the API. Now API will send it back to the requesting mobile app. As you can see, API acts as an interface between the application and its remote code. API helps various applications to talk to each other, thereby enabling them to pass information or share information across each other. That's all about API. Thank you.